is an illegal immigrant. Okay? He's a superintendent.
What? That's what they fucking did. Look into it.
$30 an hour. Hold up. Guns in America. Oh my god. They put this tragedy under Guns in America, which is under news about shootings, weapons, and debate about American gun culture. Oh, go to hell. Of course. It's gun culture, everybody. It's the guns. These freaking people. We don't even know why the lunatic did it. Well, we actually have an idea. But of course, they had to spin this as, ew, this tragedy was because of gun culture. Go to hell. And like, they have a tracker of this shit. Like, this shit's gotta stop where, oh, it's always the guns. They immediately blame the guns, they blame MAGA Republicans, everybody.
Great, none of them want to redistrict because the incumbents, I love Democratic incumbents, dude. These people are like, no, if my district goes from D+11 to D+10, no, I will not allow that. Like, these Dems, they care more about themselves having a slightly easier re-election time than they care about their party.
Republicans, meanwhile, they don't give a shit. It's like, oh, we're gonna gain 5 extra seats? Okay.
My district's gonna go down to R+10, R+12. Who gives a shit? I'm still gonna win.
Yeah.
No, the Dems are like, oh no, I actually have to represent my constituents. No. It's manufactured in a fucking lab.
What's his name again?
Rylan Hollyhand, bro. My good friend GOP Josh ran against him a few years ago for some like young GOP thing. The dude literally, his parents made money off scamming minorities on welfare, by the way. That's what they fucking did. Look into it.
What?
That's where his parents made their money. So now he's this like AstroTurf kid. His podcast has less fucking viewers than my live streams when I go live, let alone this stream. And yet he's going around acting like his parents basically bought him on the Ben Shapiro, bought him on the Fox News, and bought him a fucking Turning Point tour that like 6 people showed up for. And he's trying to AstroTurf himself. He's the most AstroTurf person ever. He's a fucking Nepo baby. Look, Charlie Kirk didn't come from like some like working class, humble beginnings. But at least he came, it's not like he came from some successful political family. He was just a normal, like, middle-class guy from the suburbs of Chicago. This kid grew up in a private jet. He's flying in private jets.
I saw the video.
Thinking it's, like, making him look cool or whatever. I fucking hate this guy so much. He hasn't done a thing in his life. He sat in front. He had a book ghostwritten. No way he fucking wrote a book. He's been doing these videos since he was, like, 9, by the way. Real story, by the way. So yeah, totally not fucking manufactured by his parents.
It's bullshit.
Yeah,
look at this.
For her children.
This is the freaking. This is a meme now, by the way. And this is real. This is a real thing. Charlie Kirk is dead. He's just smiling. And of course, he's promoting his shitty show in the background. Look at that shit. And his crappy book. What is that?
Again, his show has less viewers than mine. Okay, where's my fucking tour?
What's this book called? One Generation Away? Why now is time to restore...
Again, it was the most ghost-written fucking nonsense ever.
Restore American freedom. Oh God, freedom.
I don't know.
These freaking people. Of course, he has.
Oh, by the way, he has a Wikipedia article, and I opened it up. An editor has nominated the article for deletion.
Good. People like rip off this week.
You're telling me they're gonna give this moron a fucking page, but not Eric Huffey, dude? What the fuck?
Trump needs to talk to David about not running for Arizona governor. Yeah, what a dumbass. What the hell is he doing? Why? Why run for governor? Like, dude, just retire.
Is he just scared that he's gonna lose his race or something, or is he just done with politics in general?
I think he's doing it as FU. I don't know. It's stupid.
So we're gonna lose Arizona's first next
I
year.
wouldn't go that far yet because it is one of those districts that Republicans can still win, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
You guys got to remember too. There's a very good chance if he doesn't do too good in the governor primary, he'll just go back to running for the seat. There's a very good chance at that.
Okay.
Well, because he's just wasting time and money, and yeah, he's just doing this for no reason. He's not even thinking about this logically. He's just doing this because he can, which would be kind of based if it wasn't the fact that we're in politics.
If this was like, a safe state like Utah or whatever, fine, but this is Arizona. It's like...
If this was Gosar seat, it would be fine, but it's not.
Talk with New Jersey, everybody, because...
Chatterelli's winning. Chatterelli's
he's
winning.
a favorite. Let's cut the shit.
Yeah, Quantas has like a 2-point lead for Cheryl, down from a 10-point lead from like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, look at this.
An 8-point shift to Jack Chatterelli in less than a month.
Yeah, and that's like...
Oh, guys, don't get your hopes up. Fox just released a poll. Cheryl +8.
Of course.
Well, no, that wasn't Fox News. That was like her internal, right? Or is that a new
No, there's
poll?
a new one that just came out.
They waited till right after... Oh, of course they did.
Yeah, that's yeah, of course, common misconception. Fox polls are very left.
Yeah, for those that are Fox
Cheryl
polls
apparently has a +10 approval rating.
Oh, bullshit.
What's
Guys,
Jack's approval rating in that poll?
it's -2. According to Cheryl's pollster, the #1 issue is Orange Man. Not taxes, not the economy, it's Trump. And then taxes. And then MAGA. This is a Democrat pollster. But like, look at half this shit. One of the things people said was everything. What the hell does that mean?
What is it, backs?
Yeah, backs?
Issues in the website.
That's probably an old person that had a bad back and just wanted to vent about it.
Issues, back, states, anti.
I think as someone on Twitter I saw misread it as blacks at first.
It looks like from distance, like it's like, oh my gosh, this is why you actually say that.
Which, I mean, that would have been funny if it was true, but it's not.
Like, look at half this
But
shit.
yeah, it's I just find it hilarious. Trump is like bold letters bigger than anything else combined.
You see, this is the problem with these internals. Like, they're like, again, internals even on the right, they can be bad. But if it's this blatantly shit, like anybody in New Jersey politics will tell you, Trump is not the #1 issue.
I mean, I'm under Democrats.
I know people. I know Democrats from New Jersey who don't think about Trump as much as.
Those are probably like
I'm
the
sorry.
urban ones in like Newark or Patterson.
Did they
or
pull
Jersey
people
City
from
or
Hudson
whatever.
County? That's all they pulled?
Yeah.
Alright, so we gotta talk about the California stuff since people brought that up. You guys hear about this? What Oklahoma uncovered?
Yeah, so basically Oklahoma during, like, I guess weight checks or something, over 120, I think, of their truck drivers that came into the Oklahoma were illegals.
Yeah.
That got their licenses from New York. That's the one thing I heard about New York.
In California. They found in California once too. And these are commercial drivers, like driving semi-trucks. But the scary thing is, look at the names. Look at this shit. No given name. No name given. No name. No name. That's not the freaking driver's license. They're saying
There's
no name.
There's not even any pictures on some of these too.
Well, I think they censored some of that, but like
They might have bleeped them out, but
yeah, look at the names. There's like one that's a name, and you can't even pronounce that. The rest, look at this. No name, no.
The balls of the mindset that Gen Z doesn't want to work.
Yep.
So we're just going to give all their jobs to H-1B, and the Gen Zers can,
They get
work
nothing.
hard, I guess. I don't know. Work harder.
Yeah,
get a job.
Work harder.
Even though we made it that you can't.
Yeah,
So.
and a quick
Oh yeah, you don't want a job.
Yeah, look at how many were issued the last couple of years. Look at this. Issued, 2024, 2025, 2024, 2025, 25, 23. Look at this. And
A lot of them probably came in from Biden. A lot of them probably came under Biden.
Oh, they all probably did. Yeah. So, these people, not just driver license, these are commercial ones. You guys know what that means? Take us where they're driving.
That's trucks.
Trucks.
Yep. We had a family get killed a couple months ago, by the way. Remember that? Maryland. You guys hear about the Des Moines superintendent?
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, it's an illegal immigrant.
What was this?
Okay, let's.
It's a guy that got arrested. This guy's basically a thug, and he was the superintendent of what I'm guessing is the largest school district in the state of Iowa.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, to add on to Kim Reynolds' unpopularity, there was a picture of Kim Reynolds with the superintendent.
Yeah, so this guy is an illegal immigrant, okay? He's a superintendent in one of the biggest districts in Iowa. And,
I think it's the biggest.
Yeah, biggest probably. And apparently he lied about having degrees. A university spokesperson told the Des Moines Register on Monday that Roberts did not obtain a degree from the school. So, this guy is an illegal immigrant who does not have any degrees whatsoever, no experience, did some illegal shit, running one of the biggest school districts in America. And you know what the cherry on top is? You know what the cherry on top is?
You got arrested, and look at his mugshot. Like, he doesn't even look like a superintendent. He looks like the kind of guy you'd probably see in the hood.
Yeah. But the cherry on top is the work that Grage Dustin did. Because, according to him, the illegal alien in Des Moines, Iowa, who was the superintendent, he's out in ICE custody, has been receiving mail-in ballots at an address in Maryland since at least 2000. 2020, I should say.
2020.
I wonder what happened in 2020.
So he voted, did he vote in Maryland or did he vote in Iowa?
He received mail-in votes from Maryland and an address in the state of Maryland for him.
Charlie Kirk Memorial got vandalized. They ripped it up. They spray painted it "Free Palestine" and "Burn in Hell."
I want to describe for people listening exactly what happened to this poster. It said, "Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, 1993 to 2025, Romans 14:8." So it had a Bible verse, and it said, "His legacy is not finished." They ripped off the Bible verse, and "His legacy is not finished." They scribbled out, and under his name put "Free Palestine," blacked out his face with paint, and then put "Burn in Hell" over him.
Very sane people, everybody. Very sane individuals. What the hell? So, this is the tolerant left, everybody. These people are tolerant. Now, will the NDL include this in their shitty heat map thing? Will they? Oh, this is an extremist attack. They won't. Like, seriously, what are we doing here? Like, no sane individual should support this. Is there any reason to do anything like this? I don't get, like, the philosophy, like, are they just that delusional that they really think, oh yeah, he's like Hitler. He's like Hitler light or whatever. I mean, I think they think that way, but I don't know at this point. He's completely useless when it comes to actually doing her job as AG. I bet a brainless chicken could do better than her. At this point, a piece of cardboard could be more effective at this point. I mean, at least a piece of cardboard keeps his mouth shut. You know, it's like...
Well, something that really stood out to me in, like, the middle of last month that I didn't get to talk about with you guys was, you know that deleted Trump Truth Social where it looked like he was, like, sending a message to Pam Bondi,
Yep.
like, listen, we're losing face, this is really bad, I'm getting calls that says this is all ineffective. And to me, what that really says is that the administration in some sense understands the incompetency of Pam Bondi, and I really hope that whatever is holding them back from replacing her, I hope those barriers are taken down, because that would probably be... There's a couple people that could do that job tremendously well. It's probably time
just pick Bailey.
whenever they can. Yeah, Bailey or someone else.
He's right there! In the FBI, just pick him! I don't get what this game's about. Oh, we can't get rid of Bondi. Yes, you can. But Pam Bondi, you can get rid of right now. And it would be very easy. Replace her with, like, Andrew Bailey. And then, this is what they should have done months ago, put Matt Gaetz and Ken Paxton in a task force in the DOJ to go after these organizations. Why is it that we have to come up with these ideas? Why can't the DOJ just do this? They say they're going to take a stand against George Soros. They've done nothing. They've done jack shit. I'm not trying to do or whatever, but seriously, have they done a single thing since Kirk got shot? Anything of note? And instead of just rhetoric, just have they taken real action on anything? Can anyone think of anything?
Well, they have mobilized.
There's a problem with Pam Bondi. They say they're gonna do good stuff, and then like, even Tyrone brought this up. I gotta pull up his tweet. Okay.
They like clicks.
That's the issue I think here. They want clicks. They want attention. Which, okay, listen, some of the rhetoric is good. Like, you know, they had the Sam Hyde meme, which everybody knows. They posted that yesterday, which is hilarious. But it's like, Tyrone is right. Okay, I got his tweet pulled up. This is the kind of performative bullshit all you dweebs and seals fall for. You'll clap like monkeys when a 30-something millennial intern at DHS makes references to an old Sam Hyde skit. Meanwhile, they have yet to open up RICOs and Soros or legally prosecute Antifa. And he's right. And again, let's be clear, the RICO stuff, that takes a while. We talked with Tyrone about that. But again, they're not prosecuted anybody. And they say good stuff on Twitter, and people say, yeah, they're doing their job. No. They're just posting stuff on Twitter. Which is, it's funny and all, but do something.
Well, here's the...
And if Hamas didn't accept, just it would be done slower.
And like, the fact the entire air world is saying, like, yes to this, I think it basically means that if they say no, the air world's just gonna force them out. They're just saying, fuck you, you're gone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Palestinian authorities.
Yeah, the fact that
the West Bank government.
Yeah, and that's a big deal. They got the moderates on their side in Palestine. They're like saying hell yes to this because they realize this is their best chance of Palestinian statehood ever. So of course they're gonna say yes.
Now I can also add. Now in five days is the anniversary of October 7th. If Hamas doesn't agree to the deal by then,
they're gonna bomb the shit.
They're going to be honestly, you're probably going to see Gaza annihilated, and maybe another strike on Iran, something like that.
And this is a concern that I do got. Like Hamas, like even though Qatar is supporting this, even though Saudi Arabia, all these countries are saying yes to this, which should tell you everything, by the way. The only side that said no, or they're not saying anything right now, is Hamas, which should again tell you everything about these people. Or the cartel? I just saw you posted, John. What is this about?
I just saw this. It's from Eric Daugherty. President Trump has decided that the USA is now engaged in a formal armed conflict with cartel combatants in the Caribbean Sea. That means more call to cartel strikes on the way if these narco-terrorists decide to FAFO on their way. So, like, listen, like, this is the way that I wish Trump would treat leftist protesters and rioters and people supporting murder. But, you know, hey, at least we're doing it towards the cartels, which everybody, you know, universally sees as the bad guys. Except for that one reporter on CNN that just did, like, a friendly interview with, like, a cartel leader.
I saw that. It's like, oh, yeah, this guy, apparently you have contacts with the cartel, which is always sketchy. Like, wait, why do you have contacts with the cartel? What's that about?
Like... Is your scoop, is your career boost by interviewing a cartel leader more important than you just giving information and like letting the government sink this guy? Like whose side are you on? Are you like CNN? Are you like Mexican nationalists now? Are you like in support of killing hundreds of thousands of Americans with drugs? Like what the fuck is your problem? But yeah, no. Anyways, but I hope that we get a lot of military action in the Caribbean.
They arrested Sorter. They arrested the guy using self-defense. What are we doing here? This is Portland, Oregon, everybody, which 20 years ago was a beautiful city. Even 15 years ago it was. But now, you not only have Antifa running the show, they're burning stuff, they're rioting, they're agitators, they're harassing people. Not just that, but now you have the Portland police actively working with Antifa. They are actively working with Antifa and arresting people like Sorter who did nothing. Man milk for two, my word for Portland, Sodom. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Correct mode for two, describe Portland in one word, Iraq. We're at that point where it's like, it's just a shithole. I mean, Who wants to live in Portland, Oregon anymore? Honestly, like 10 years ago, yeah, it was a nice city. Actually, 15 years ago. But then 2012, 2013, that's when Antifa started to show up in actual numbers, not just one schizophrenic. Discovering that the Portland police, they're trying to charge the officers, the federal officers protecting the ICE facility with a crime. You can't make this up. So, they're not doing a damn thing about Antifa when they're 5 feet away from them, burning stuff down, beating people up, targeting people. They do nothing about that. But allegedly, the Portland police are targeting the ICE agents, are targeting like the federal officers. What the hell's going on here? This is Portland, Oregon. This isn't America. That's bad. What a joke. Yeah, I mean, this is horrible. This is what we're finding out now. And that's the one thing that, the one positive about Nick Sorter getting arrested is, which by the way, he's out of jail now or whatever. He got off, I think no bail actually. They just let him off free. But the only positive thing about this is we finally exposed to the whole world how bad it is in Portland. Not even the police are doing anything. So, the first thing she did yesterday that was actually decent, right, was everybody knows that shitty ICE app that was on like all these on like phones and stuff, which basically you're able to like report where ICE agents were and put them at risk. Well, Pam Bondi was able to make Apple and all these other platforms and stuff to take down this app, which is a big deal because this app was how they were communicating with each other, where ICE agents were, you know, how they were doing it, and now it's gone. The Trump DOJ, they did a thing that's actually useful. Not just, you know what, you have a scale of 1 to 10. It's instead of being a 1, it's like a 2. Like, it's something slightly effective. Yeah, the ICE block is gone. It's got taken down. Thank God. So, she did something. I guess we gotta give her a round of applause. Hell no, we're not going to. But seriously, what took so long? This has been up for how many months now? Like 6? And now we're in October, it's like, oh, now we can take it down. Yeah, it's scratching the surface. You did the bare minimum. You went from a 1 to a 2 on this one thing. Russ Vaughn, who is the person in charge of OMB, which is he's a great guy, he's great for that position. Allegedly, he is going to gut the government today. According to MSNBC, word is spreading that the entire Democrat apparatus in Washington is petrified this morning due to Russ Vaught at OMB preparing to cripple some of these agencies and being empowered to fire a slate of bureaucrats during the shutdown, which basically means the Doge cuts are happening, everybody. When they say stuff like this, that means the Doge cuts we've been pushing for a year now, they're finally going through a technicality. Because right now, the government is shut down. And guess what they can do? They can do whatever the hell they want. They can fire anybody they want. They can cut shit. And the Congress can't do a damn thing about it. And I'm starting to wonder, this is why Trump wanted to shut down. Make Democrats vote no on it, on some shit excuse. And now, you can finally do what you want to do. Start cutting this garbage, reallocate funds. Good. Make them petrified and make them realize they screwed up. All they had to do was say yes to the CR. And they didn't do that. Yeah, so for those that don't know, it's kind of a big deal in the gaming sector, and, you know, I don't really talk with them much, but it's kind of a huge deal. Where's it at? These assholes on Xbox. I'm not surprised at this point. Like, at this point, is anybody shocked by what Microsoft is doing? So, we got, here's what's going on for those that don't know. They have raised the price of Xbox of Game Pass Ultimate, like, which is the top tier, to $30 an hour. And you get 400 games. And, like, really, $30 an hour? Like, holy shit! Who spends $30 a month on, or yes, excuse me, not an hour, but $30 a month on freaking Game Pass? And like, what do you get? Okay, 400 games, cool. Wow, 75 plus day one games a year, including all Xbox published games day one. Who gives a shit? Well, Ubisoft Plus, EA Play, with Fortnite Crew. Oh, that's important. Unlimited cloud gaming, in-game benefits, online console multiplayer. Play and earn up to $100 a year in the store with rewards. Man, what a great freaking... Oh my gosh, $30 an hour. I wouldn't be shocked at this point if they started charging you by the hour, like how many times you play or whatever. You get jack shit for this. Shit! Was Trump listening to the stream the entire time? Holy shit, is this real? So we have breaking news, everybody. Breaking out of the press conference from Caroline Leavitt. Breaking. To quash Antifa and a step in where Portland police failed, President Trump and Secretary of War Pete Hegseth are sending active duty troops to the Deep Blue City. Oh my gosh. Somebody was watching the stream. It sounds like they're sending active troops to Portland. That's what I was losing my shit, because this is real. Portland is going to have active troops sent there. My gosh. Insurrection Act. Do it! Take back our cities, please.